Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Didsbury Art Studio and I'm Sally, and in today's video I thought I'd try something different just to see how we got on with it. It was an idea I had in my last video and I said that I obviously enjoy shopping, and I thought if I pop to the Trafford Centre and take some photographs in some of my favourite shops of some of the clothes that I like and that I would wear, or that I appreciate some of the textile techniques that are included within the garment, I thought I would put a video together, comment on the items of clothing that I would potentially buy. If I had time, then I would do some samples and be influenced by some of the clothes that I liked the look of. Let's see how many samples I can make and see how long the video gets. So let's see how we get on.
So I was loving the very front of the Zara shop in the Trafford Centre, this window display. It's that right hand side dress which I fell in love with. It is kind of like a lightweight looking denim fabric, and I love the tiered effect with the pleating going on down the bottom of the dress there. There's a lot of fabric, it adds weight to the dress. I love the silhouette and the shape going on, and yeah, really like the look of this, and it is definitely something that I want to try out as a little sample piece with the pleating.
I've just used the machine and done a runner stitch, and then I'll take my pins out, and what I want to do now is correct sides facing one another. I will need to just pin that down on the machine again. Sewing them both together. We've got the flat piece of fabric at the top there with the pleats that I've popped in. And then what I've also done, a very long piece here of the same fabric, although I started running out, so I had to get some more and put a little seam in there. Also the same over here. What I need to do next, I want to pin these two together. That's it finished. And then I've just pinned it onto the side of my mannequin. And you can see how it falls. Loving the fabric and the way that drapes down. This is a skirt that I saw as well and I really love the way it's got the little box pleats, and then it moves into more kind of ruffles using some of the tulle, and it's a really lovely skirt, really nice and long. It's not probably something I'd wear because I feel like it's a little bit too fussy, but I really love the textiles techniques going on it. So I've pinned down some of the tulle that I already had pleated, and I've just pinned those down into tiny little, those are box pleats, and then I'm doing some little pleats at the bottom here for a ruffle, and I'll do just one more section that's a bit bigger, but I'll get these sewn down first. I just did a runner stitch through each of those. I did it further near the top of that one, and then I did a longer length of the tulle and did it further near the top of that one with a slight overhang. I used this grey fabric as a background, and there's my little sample. This is a little bomber jacket that I absolutely love. I love the neutral colour of it, and obviously it's kind of got this nice quilted design going on it. If I was going to do a textile technique to show this, then I would do quilt making. For this next dress, I really liked the draped effect that was going on. So you've got a little bit of ruching going on at the side. It's all to do with that fabric, which I'm loving, not quite sure what it is. Whether I'd wear it or have an occasion to wear it, not sure, but again, I love the textile technique. Here we've got a beautiful top, square neck top with some cutouts on the balloon sleeves, which I really appreciate. And also we've got some shirring going on in the bodice section of the top. This is absolutely a top that I would wear. And again, I want to try out the shirring technique with you and probably do some of the embroidery as well with free motion foot and some cutouts. Okay, I've got some marble fabric that I already had, and I've just drawn out a couple of different petals there, and I'm going to do zigzag stitch around each of them and then do some cutouts. I've been around the edges with zigzag stitch, and now I'm just going to cut out some of the petals to show you how the eyeletting can be done, one way of doing it without a computerized sewing machine. Okay, so those are the cutouts. I've just used a tiny pair of scissors, ones, and I've literally just poked my scissors into the middle of the actual shape, and then I've just cut out the petals. Now this top is definitely, the ruffles is right up my street. Love that. There's quite a lot of ruffles going on both sides and on the back. And yeah, I will definitely do a little textile sample of this. I really like the fact that you've got the balance of the two big ruffles at the front there. Really beautiful top. Now for this next one, I thought it was a little bit overpriced for what it is, this dress. But I liked the colour of the dress, and I also liked the fact that it's got the ruching down the middle, which is something that I'm quite into. I bought a top last summer, which I wore it a lot in grey, and it had the same sort of thing, but it was more t-shirt material. This one's a slightly different material. Didn't get it. As I said, I think it is a little bit overpriced for what it is, but I do really appreciate the ruching, going on in the middle. Looks good. And here I have, behind that dress, we also have another dress with the ruching down the front of a pinstripe fabric. I like it because it's neutral, it's got no sleeves, but there's quite a feature in the middle there. For this next one, I love the material of this. It's very sheer, it's got the little strappy vest top underneath it, and of course we have got a little bit of ruching on either side, which works really well. I love the way it's got that draping going on at the bottom of the top. And lastly, in River Island, this is a cardigan that I saw just as I was walking out of the shop. I actually really like the fringing going on. I knew it's quite a chunky sort of cardigan, but I love the fringing features on the arms there. Would I wear it? Yes, I would. I think it looks great with those wide leg jeans as well. A Victoria Beckham skirt I saw in Selfridges, and the feature on the side there of the top of the skirt on the waistband, absolutely beautiful. I love the shimmer of the fabric, and I love the fact that it's got that kind of flower shape going on with, and then some gathering in the middle and then made into a flower. And next I chose, in Selfridges again, self-portrait dress. Love the little frilly sleeves that are going on, quite a feature, quite long sort of pleating, almost like flounces going on around the sleeve. Love the fact that it's got the horizontal pleating against the vertical pleating of the middle section of the dress. Love the colour and the detail of the buttoning down the front. That is definitely the sort of dress that I would wear. This dress, I quite like the colour. It's probably not so much the colour that I'm attracted to. It's the fact that it's a very satin, silky fabric using some pleating in there, I think, and some shirring, some gathering. And I took a picture of the front and the back. That's the back. And I love the fact that the sleeves are really nice and flowy, gathered in. The little detailing of the plait that's been done there with the satin fabric. I gravitated to this pink dress because of the shimmery fabric. I think it's really unique. I really like the fabric. It looks really nice and flowy. There's a lot of fabrics on the sleeve, which I really, really like. And I think it'd be very flattering. And then it's got the sheared waist skirt, which has got the flounces and the frills going on at the bottom. I think that's a great dress, and I would love to wear it. What attracted me to this next dress was not so much the colour, but this front bit of fabric. I really need to try it. It looks like it's got some sort of horseshoe shaped, and then the fabric's been sort of ruched through and around. Perhaps I need to have a go at that as well. And then we've got the shirring going on at the waist as well. So we're into H&M now, and H&M is a shop that I'm always going in. It's definitely my cup of tea. This is a neutral sort of top, which is quite fitted and tight, and it's got a lot of the ruching going on. I'm definitely going to have a go at doing some of this technique because it's using the elastic and sewing into it and getting this kind of draped effect. And it is something that I'm really into. I was into it last summer as well, but I think this neutral colour could go with everything. And I like the fact that it's long sleeved. I think the one that I got last summer was short sleeved. But again, I think this neutral top will go with everything. More flounces on this pale pink top. Sort of top is the sort of top that I would wear a lot of. Not sure why I didn't buy it. Probably because I don't need it right now, but I have got a pale blue top that's quite similar to that one from last summer, and I do wear it a lot. Like the fact that it's got the kind of flounces going on around the top of the sleeves there, and the colour's right up my street, and I love the fact it's that sweater material. And then this grey t-shirt one with the sheared bodice, very, very complimentary. I would have thought that would go with most things. And again, it's the shearing technique, which I think I really, really like. There's a lot of this out in the shops. Yeah, I liked the fact that that's t-shirt material and it's got that little frill at the bottom. So I've just got some fabric here, some satin fabric, and I've put some elastic on my bobbin, and I'm just starting to do some shearing, and I'm just going to complete the rest of it. Okay, that's my little sample. You can see on the back I just did a runner stitch, and then I just did intervals sewing a runner stitch down, and I've got my little frill there, and that is the idea, shearing. And then finally this last top from H&M, pale olive green, sage green, maybe sage. This is a sort of top that I'd probably go back for because it's a good price, but also I like the sleeves. I like the fact it's got the cutouts. I like the combination of the t-shirt material with the cotton fabric on the sleeves, works brilliantly. And it's the sort of top that you can wear with jeans and a skirt. Love that. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. Let me know in the comments if you've got any suggestions about how I could film it differently. Remember, it's a new idea to me, and I just wanted to see how it went down, whether you enjoyed it, whether it was too long the video, too short, whether you would like me to include more textile techniques within it. Just let me know in the comments. Give me a like if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you in the very next video. Bye.